The economy can no longer sustain electricity subsidies. Federal government wants Nigerians set to remove subsidy. My dear listeners, we are at it again as the federal government sets to remove subsidies says the economy can no longer sustain electricity subsidies. My dear listeners, was it that the first decision they made is no longer at their own satisfaction? Is that the reason why they are set to remove the subsidy now? Moving on to the full details and let's see what really happened. My dear listeners, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu has called on Nigerians to accept cost-reflective electricity tariffs, stating that the economy can no longer sustain blanket subsidies. Speaking during a meeting with the chairperson of the Association of Power Generating Companies, APGC, Dr. Joy Ogaji, Adelabu emphasized the urgent need to fully liberalize the power sector. A statement by its media aide, Bola Tunji, quoted the minister as saying citizens must pay the appropriate price for energy consumed. Targeted subsidies will continue to for vulnerable Nigerians, but we must understand that our economy cannot sustain subsidies indefinitely. The meeting focused heavily on the 4 trillion naira debt owed to power generation companies, GenCos, a crisis threatening to collapse Nigeria's power infrastructure. Adelabu pledged that a significant portion of the debt will be paid immediately, with the remainder settled within 6 months using promissory notes and other instruments. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is also expected to meet with GenCor's leadership soon to expedite the debt resolution process. Chairman of APGC on Mainstream Energy Solutions, Colonel Sonny Bello described the sector's liquidity crisis as a critical threat, warning that GenCors can no longer obtain loans or maintain infrastructure. Kola Adesina, chairman of Edbin Power, added this is a national emergency. Everything hinges on power. We cannot afford sector failure. Ogaji outlined major challenges including chronic payment default, unreliable gas supply and forest instability. She noted that the naira's plunged from 157 naira $1 in 2013 to 1,600 naira $1 had severely damaged GenCor's capacity to repay loans and maintain assets. Adelabu promised reforms to address these bottlenecks, reduce levies and promote energy efficiency to public education. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, in addition to the news that I've read so far, I would say that the government we have today are very selfish. Imagine now that they are set to remove the subsidy, and it is another thing that how true is it that they really meant what they said here. All these people care about themselves so much that they do not have the interest or care about those people that voted them in. Who are the people that voted them in? Or is it that our votes even count? But that's not even it. But why would they be? Why would they be in government? Why would they be in power? And yet people are really suffering to this moment. Does that even make any sense at all? Moving on to the comment section, the first comment here says, "Hope the thing touching everyone soon. Both Yoruba people supporting Tinubu government. Very soon the pot go hot everybody." A comment here says, "It will not be well. It will not be well with those that voted for this old fool and the entire household." A comment here says, "What are Nigerians enjoying as Nigerians? Absolutely nothing. Shameful country." While another comment here says, "After installing 24-hour solar power everywhere in Aso Rock, you just want to increase hardship for the common man. God is watching you." But the problem I have with this government is that it's not as if they can't do this thing to make things right. But because of their own future, fighting for their future and their generation's future, That is what is causing problems in this country. But that doesn't make sense at all. What about other people that are not in government future too? Would that not tell? So, my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop out the comment.